Today I show you how to count cells in Microsoft Excel, where you have a list of items and you want to count them to see how many they are. Okay, let's open up the Excel and I'll show you how to count. So count, we can count the total number of rows. So I will put it on the side here, or I can put it at the end here. This is a sample table. And here, instead of, I have the total and also I have the count. And I want to count the records in this range here. You can really use a field to count could call this field count this, and then you put a number into each row that needs to be counted, or a total count. So you could have count for all the rows and then count only for the ones that are highlighted. There are a lot of options. So to count, you will use you go to formula, open the formula. To count, you open the formula here, and okay, to count, you open the formula here, and we have the different options to count. Actually, there are many kinds. You can use count A, which is counts the number of cells in a range that are not empty, or simple count the number of cells in a range that contains numbers, or count blank, the cells that have blank cells, blank rows, blank, no information. So we will use count for this one. Okay, so I have count open, and I want to select for value 1 to count. It will count. I select the range that I want to count here, and I press enter, and it counts 8 items. And for the next one, I will use another formula. I will use the count A, and the range, the same range. Press enter, and now I have here the results. I have 8 items, so 2, 4, 6, 8. And also there is another thing that you should know. When you select a range, look here in the corner, here where my head is, look here in the corner, then the range changes. So I select the same range, I will see that 8 is the count, and also it gives me average and the sum. So this is really useful to get a quick idea of the items. And here, when I select the other range, it counts 2 and the average is 1. Sum is 2 because I put 2 ones here. But I can put A and it will still count it. It still counts it. So this is a way to mark some rows to be counted, to be considered for something. And if I change the formula now, okay, so now I will use the COUNTIF formula, and in this formula now I will choose the range, and I will say the criteria when to be considered. So I will say equals 1. So now my criteria here is that the COUNTIF will count these amounts only if the value is 1. This is a way to validate data. So if I put 2 here, it will not count it. 6, 0, but as soon as I put 1, it will add it there. I believe this is really useful to control how you get things counted in Excel, so you don't count something by mistake when you type A or some other signs, symbols. And also the count, the regular count, will not count on a cell that contains something other than a number. So here, for example, I have 11. If I type A there, the count becomes 7. Here, if I delete this row, it becomes 6, and if I type letters, it becomes 5. So this one, I will count this one. If I wanted to filter, for example, I wanted to find the ones that are, I was checking them and I wanted to check only some specific rows, for example, this one. So I have a blank one, S, and then the A. But I could also do something different. Yeah, this is, there are many ways to count. You can use count, count A, COUNTA, or count A, or COUNTIF. I believe COUNTIF is the most powerful one because you're very flexible on how you use it. And yeah, don't forget to save your documents. Perfect. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and write a comment below if this video helped you and or what kind of videos you would like to see in the future, and share it with your friends. Tell them about this channel. Share this video right now, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, and share, and I will see you next time. I like this. Subscribe, like, and share, and I will see you next time. In this video, I will show you today I show you how to count items or cells. Today I show you how to count cells in Microsoft Excel. And there is a way to count non-empty cells, but I will show you now to count the cells as... I will show you a way to count non-empty cells also, and also all the cells, including empty or non-empty. And it's very easy to count cells. It's very easy to count cells. It's much about cells. In this video, I'll show you how to count cells in Microsoft Excel. It's very easy, so let's get into it.